Hello and welcome to Knife Delights. You know what day of the week it is. It's Thursday, which means it's time for 3 for Thursday. Yeah, a great open tag started by that lovable, affable, and always jolly Irishman, Patty from Patty's Potato Peelers. Well, for this week, I thought I would break out 3 small Stockmans. And the reason is I was inspired by a comment that was left by Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. Now, he's a brand new YouTube channel. I've subscribed to him. I'll leave a link to his channel down below in the description box. Please head on over to Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. It looks like he's just getting started. I think he has less than 50 subscribers. So head on over there, check his stuff out. I want to encourage him to keep it up. Keep making those videos and build your channel, my friend. But anyway, Terry left a comment on my Way Back Wednesday video that when he was growing up, he had a Frontier knife with black covers. And it just so happens I do have a Frontier knife with the black Delrin covers. And you can see, unlike the wooden Frontier models that I showed yesterday, on these they have that powder horn inlay there, powder horn shield. And we'll just take a look here. And there's your clip point blade. That really long nail nick. And we can check out the tang stamp there. Frontier with that powder horn. And of course they were made by Imperial. This is a line of Imperials. And this is model number 4034 Small Stockman. And it's hard to see there I can't see it through it's so tiny. I believe it says Imperial. Let me see if I can get up here closer. Will it focus? Yep, okay, that's better. It says Imperial USA. So these knives here were kind of a high quality line from Imperial. Now on some of the chat boards and this and that, they talk about when they moved production over to Ireland, you know, the quality control kind of slipped just a little bit. But these USA-made ones are kind of a higher quality Imperial knife is what it is. So anyway, there you have, again, you got that swedge. And is uncommon on many Stockmans, just a single-sided swedge. So you can fit your blades down inside. And then we'll turn it around here. We'll take a look at the sheep's foot here. Fingerprints and all. Here's your sheep's foot. Pretty basic stuff. And then it has a pen blade, which on the smaller Stockmans it seems like that's what they would use, is a pen blade there. Yep. So it does have brass liners. And I believe this black here, they called it charcoal. Black Delrin charcoal color. And they did come out in different cover materials. I think they had bone and some other cover materials. But nickel silver bolsters. So there's a look at that Frontier. Next, we've got this old timer, USA made, and this is the 108 OT Junior Stockman. And I happened to find an article on the Knife Depot website, an article written by Timothy Martinez, and he talks about this knife and kind of the history of the old timers. And before we get started with this knife, kind of a fun fact is that Schrade was not probably the first name to use the name of old timer on a knife. There was a Schrade collector that did a lot of research and presumably found a K-bar trapper knife bearing the old timer name as early as the mid-1930s. So there's different stories on how they came out with the name old timer. I'll let you do your own research. Some may be facts, some may be fiction. Some may be just a good legend. But on this one here, you can see it's got brass liners also. Nickel silver bolsters. And we'll take a look at this one here. And here's the clip blade on this one. And it does have a swedge, single-sided, but it's not nearly as pronounced as we saw on there. Of course, this is a saw-cut Delrin, brown saw-cut Delrin. Oh, let's take a look at the tang stamp. There it is, Schrade, USA. Yep. And then there's sheep's foot. And I'll lay them out for a comparison here so we can kind of compare the blades here in a minute. And of course the pen blade. It did have, I think they're brass pins. Yeah, brass pins. However, I got this one when I bought it, it was missing one of the pins, but that's okay. Now the 108 OT was first made in 1963, and it was in continuous production, I believe, until Schrade closed their doors. And I believe now it has been taken up under the new company, although they are made in China now. This was kind of a very important pattern for Schrade. It was important enough because it was included in the 55th anniversary set, along with the senior and the 12 OT PAL. So the junior, with its smaller size, remains a popular knife for people wanting a versatile knife to carry around for everyday tasks. Which leaves us with this case. So this is my most recent small Stockman purchase, and I think you kind of know why I bought it. It's from the Ictus series with a smooth purple curly maple covers. Just a beautiful little knife, squared off and pinched bolsters there. And we've got brass liners on it also. We'll take a look at the main blade here. There's the clip blade, and you can see it has just kind of the standard cat's eye, or however you want to call that, nail nick. And I don't see any swedge on this one. Doesn't appear, oops, sorry. Doesn't appear to have any swedge on it. And there's the tang stamp. Yep, so there's the main blade. And you got your sheep's foot here. Got a little grease down there. USA, and it's pattern number 7333 SS, and of course the SS is for the stainless steel. There's your pen blade. Oh, that was the sheep's foot, sorry. Here comes our pen blade. There you have it. Fingerprints and all, as I said. So let's just kind of take a comparison here. You can see the length. So this one's a little, probably the longest, but it's narrower. And that seems to be the next longest, although it's awful close with the case. This is more squared off than round. This is definitely rounded. And then this with the square and pinched bolsters. So just to get a little perspective here, you're talking 2 1/4 inches. If I start it here, you can see it better, or 2 3/4 inches on that one, and yeah, like 2 5/8 or so on this one. So you can see they're all very close in size, but they are a small one. And as that writer said in that article, the small Stockman is very popular with those that, you know, like a 5th pocket knife, or those in an office environment and they're wearing slacks and this and that. These things ride very easy in your pants, and they don't tear up your pockets. They're so light. So let's just take a look at these clip blades here. Give them a comparison. See the difference in the nail nicks. This appears to be a thinner blade, and this one a little wider of a blade. but it is hard to tell because these were used, so I don't know how much they were sharpened. It doesn't look like they were sharpened a whole lot, but it may be missing just a little bit of the steel. Well, let me get that in focus a little better here so you can see it. There you go. There's a good angle on them. And the pen blades are kind of pen blades. But let's just take a look at the sheep's foot here real quick on all three. There it is on that one. There it is on that one. And here it is on this one. Yeah, kind of a good comparison there. So anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this 3 for Thursday. I sure had a lot of fun making this video. I love this open tag, 3 for Thursday, 2 for Tuesday, Fun Night Friday. Hey, all you channels, join in on these open tags. They're a lot of fun. And if you use that that tag title in the title of your video, maybe they'll show up in others' feeds and helps you get your name out there just a little bit. And it's just a lot of fun. So anyway, until next time. Oh, one more time, check out Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. I'll leave a link in the description box below. But until next time, have a very delightful day.